Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk about the financing, cryptos, NFTs. In today's video, we were going to talk about the upcoming recession, because if you have been looking or you're catching up with the financing updates and with the money updates, with the business updates, with the world updates, you might have came across the word the recession is coming. Like we got that recession earlier back in the 2008, and it happened so many times in the past. If you take it as a past 100 years or 150 years, you might have seen that it had happened many times in the past, and now we are also expecting a recession to come, or it's already come. So I'm going to be talking about that. Is it really the recession is coming, and what you could do differently to actually make money in this particular recession and have your finances in good shape. Without further ado, let's get started with that. Before we go, consider clicking like button, guys. I do appreciate that. If you want more such videos in the future, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, if you're a career person looking forward to make money online, then I have my other channel where I talk a lot about making money online as a career person. The links are in the description box below. You can very well grab the digital product bundle planner that will going to help you plan your finances in a good shape. It's a PDF download. The links is in the description box below. It contains everything that you need for maintaining your finances, your money in a good shape. The links are in the description box below. Let's talk about the recession. Now, you might have seen many YouTubers, the finance YouTubers, tech YouTubers, or the money YouTubers talking about the upcoming recession, or the recession is already there. Is the recession coming or not? Like, that's the first question we usually ask ourselves when we are watching such YouTubers talking about the recession, because we see that there is a big hype about, or the rumor about the recession, but is the recession really coming? Well, I am not sure about is it really coming or it's already there. But since I've been looking at the recent updates, and I've been myself updating with the recent stuff, and I'm not advanced financer in this particular area. I'm just completely new. Like, I started my business back in the 2020, and I only have a 2 years of experience in the money world, in the business world. So I can't say much that the recession is coming or it's not coming. I mean, it is coming, because some of the people are saying that it's coming and you would be seeing such a great debt and it would be there for some years or something like that. But again, guys, no matter the recession is coming or not, we need to plan our finances, we need to plan our businesses, our money in a good shape, so that even if it comes, we are very well prepared for that, right? It makes a sense at the end of the day when we look at a bigger picture, because some things we can control and some things we can't control. So we need to prepare for the things that we can control. We can control, and let go of the things which we can't control. Now, I'm going to be sharing some tips with you that probably will going to help you if you are looking forward to this recession. You're thinking how you could make more money or how to plan your finances in good shape. Now, these things will be entirely based on my experience and knowledge so far, what I'm looking forward to this recession, and what I've been learning from the other people who are doing or preparing in the background for this particular upcoming recession. Hopefully it will going to help you, but it's entirely based on my experience and knowledge. And since I'm not a finance expert, so please take my advice with a grain of salt. And if you really need some expert help or finance help, please contact the expert in this area. Since I'm not an expert, so I can't give you an expert advice or help over here. I'm just sharing this video for the informative purpose only, sharing what I know, what I have experienced in. So hopefully you're gonna take my advice with a grain of salt. The tip that I have for you is have some cash in your hand. Yes. Now, if you're a person who love investing, or who have the money in your bank, or who are having some kind of like a savings, whatever in this form of a savings bank account or investment, NFTs, crypto, whatever it is, I want to tell you, have some money in your hand, because if the recession is about to come, or it's coming, or it will gonna go worse, you need to have money in your hand so that you can pay your bills and you can live a good life. I mean, if you're having a family, then obviously you need to think more deeply about it. But if you're a single person and you're living by yourself, then also you have to think. But if you're having a family, then you have more responsibilities, so the things might be going to have some cash for your hands to prepare for these days. Now, you would be thinking, I'm having a cash in my hand, it's a waste of money, the money will not going to increase, it's not there in my savings. I get that. When you're having a cash, and it will not going to increase eventually with time, the money will not going to increase. But if it's going to come worse, we need to prepare for the worst, okay? Even if it's not there, if it's going to get worse, you need to have money in your hand so that you can pay your bills I think I could tell you to have your saving strategy a little bit in a different shape. Like earlier, we used to think that we need to invest 20 or 30% of our income in the savings bank account. Again, it could be different from people to people. Like I do save 20 to 30% into the savings bank account. But now this time when we are seeing the recession is there, and I'm saying to have some money in your hand, you need to shift your saving strategies. Okay, like you can see the crypto is going down. Bitcoin, it was there at 60,000, now it's kind of like a 20,000 and kind of like a going down, and people are saying that it will going to go down even more, it will going to burst, and the stocks that you invested previously has a very low range right now. They are all going down, the market is going down. So people are saying don't invest, just have your money in the hand. But I want to tell you, this is the best time to invest. Yes, when the things are going down, when the market is going down, when the crypto, Bitcoin, the currencies are going down, you are in a good shape to actually invest the money. Because in the upcoming few years, maybe a couple of years, like 5 to 10 years, you might see there would be an increase in the market, an increase in the crypto and Bitcoin, and then you can very well sell and you can get a good price for that investment. But having a saving strategy, having an investment strategy right now will going to help you, because this is a time for the best investment. But I'm also saying to have some cash in your hand for paying your bills if there any emergency comes. So you need to have some cash and you need to have some investment strategy as well. Like you need to create a balance between them two. It's really important because the things are going down, so you can very well invest right now because it will going to go up. Like there is a cycle, up and down, up and down, up and down, kind of like a roller coaster. If you look at the market past 150 years or 100 years, you can see that roller coaster ride in between few couple of the years, like 10 or 20 years or 30 years, there is a down. Then again it rises, then again it's down, again it rises, like a roller coaster ride. So right now we are seeing it's a down, so it will going to increase. Maybe in 5 years, 10 years or 15 years, you're gonna increase. So if you're having a long-term investment strategy right now in place, you are expect to make good money. Now again, I'm not making any promises over here or any money making promises that you're gonna become rich if you're investing right now. It's just my assumption, it's just my prediction, okay? Obviously it will going to vary from person to person, from country to country. The tip that I have for you is study the market and do the analysis. Like you can go back forward and look at the last 100 years or last 150 years and come to a conclusion what was happening in the past, and you can very well predict something what will going to happen in the future, and according to that you can look at your savings strategy, your investment strategy, or your money strategy, whatever you call it. But doing the analysis and looking at the past few years or past couple of years, like 100 years or 150 years, will really going to help you know what will going to happen in the future. Of course, we can predict, we can assume, we can't tell 100% that this will definitely going to happen. We can't say that because future is uncertain, we all know that. But still we can predict some of the things, and we can know that this might happen, and if this happen, I'm gonna do this. If this doesn't happen, then I'm gonna do this. So if you're doing the analysis, you can have your plan A and plan B, so that you can have your money and finances and all your saving and investment in a good shape. And that's what I'm doing. I'm looking in the market, I'm doing my analysis, what was happening in the past 100 years, what the other people are saying. I'm just taking a predictions and doing the predictions right now, so that I think that probably this will going to happen in the future. And if this happens, I'm gonna do this. If it didn't happen, then I'm gonna do that. Like having a plan A or plan B is a great thing. Tip is listen to your intuition. Now this may seem counterintuitive, but I'm going to tell you, when looking at the other people, looking at the market, doing the analysis, listening to the other people advice, suggestion, you might feel like overwhelmed by all the things that are happening or all the people what they are saying. You feel overwhelmed and you are not able to listen to your inner voice, because since it's your money, so your decision needs to be there for actually saving, investing, or having cash, whatever you want to do with your money. It shouldn't be any other person decision, right? So how you gonna decide what you really want to do and what's better is listening to your intuition. Now it's not that easy as it may sound. At times when we are too much overwhelmed by the people, other people's advice, suggestions, and what's happening in the world, we might feel overwhelmed, confused, sad, and depressed, and we don't know what we need to do and take an action. Best thing that you could do, spend 10 minutes in a day by yourself, complete by yourself. I mean complete by yourself. No distraction, no mobile phones, no screens, nothing is allowed. Keep your mobile phone silent or switch off the internet, but spend that 10 minutes entirely by yourself, whether you can be in with the nature, with not anyone, and just general the things out what is coming in your mind. Because if you're not giving yourself a free time, a space between a day, you won't be able to know what's your inner voice or your intuition is telling you. Because if you're constantly busy, you're constantly doing something or the other, then you are being distracted by the other things and you're not focusing what's going inside of you. And we really need to focus down so that we know what's right for us and what's our intuition is telling us. You can do the meditation or the yoga or spending some time with the nature or go on a walk. I mean, do it the way that suit best for you, but be alone at that specific time so that you can actually general reflect, do the analysis and see what's going inside of you, so that you come to a conclusion that this is the right path for me and I'm going to do that. That's it. Hopefully these tips will going to help you deal with the recession if it's coming. If it's not coming, then that's amazing. If it is coming, then hopefully these tips will going to help you dealing with the recession. Again, it's based on my experience and knowledge, so maybe it would be applicable to your situation or may not be. But let me know in the comment section below how you are dealing with the recession or how you're planning to deal with the recession. If you are one, what's your strategy, what's your things, or if you have any tips or any suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. These things are really appreciated because I will going to learn from you, and also the other people will also going to read these comments. So hopefully it will going to help them as well. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I'll gonna see you in the next video.